Welcome back, guys. I'm Al Lunacy. This is Al Lunacy Queuing. Continuing on with our game day series. It's a series where we are featuring appetizer ideas for game day. Today, we got a rather unique one. As you saw in our intro, we are making stuffed chicken drumsticks. This is a recipe that's sure to impress all your friends. With a little practice, each one gets easier and easier. So we're going to take you step by step on how to do this. So like I always say, let's get to it. So we'll show you a step-by-step. The first thing you got to do is, if you don't want to keep this fatty thing here, cut it off. There is some excess skin also that you can deal with if you want. And we'll do that. First thing you got to do is get this skin here, the one on top, and go ahead and peel it off. Peel it off all the way to about halfway down the drumstick. So you got it halfway down the drumstick, and now we're just going to do a clean cut, separating the drumstick from the thigh. Put the thigh aside for 1 minute. And here is the part where we'll separate the meat from the bone. Go ahead and get your knife along the bone. Just give it a slice up. Other side the same way. Put it underneath. Slice up. Pull these things back. You can do that on this side too. And we're pretty much left with a bone and a little bit of meat. Now right there is where the that little pointy bone that people discard of the drumstick. We'll just leave it right there. Get your cleaver right there and discard this. So there you go. You got the drumstick there. You got all this to play with as far as stuffing. So we're gonna open it up and stuff in there. Okay, so that leaves us with the thigh meat. Let me just remove some of the thigh meat here. And it's up to you the way you want to remove it. You don't have to be all fancy about it. Just like I said before, follow the bone. It doesn't have to be perfect. You do what you can. And some of this we're going to keep for chicken fajita later. Some of it we'll probably use to mix with the stuffing. Thigh meat that we extracted from the thighs. And we have it here. We already chopped some of it, so let's go ahead and chop. And this is just basically giving us more filler. We're gonna make them nice and fat. For extra flavor, we're using Fiesta's chicken rub, and we're gonna season that real quick, and then we'll put it in our bowl. We're actually gonna do some with cheese and some without. So we're gonna add our green onion to it. And mix that. Next, we're adding some jalapeno. Give that a mix. And then for some added color, we're using some sweet pepper. And it does add flavor too as well. So like I said, we're not going to be using cheese on two of them. This is an idea that you might want to have if you have somebody in the family that's lactose intolerant. So let's go ahead and open up our chicken there. Let's see if we can do this. We're just going to put a little bit, just like that, and start moving our skin back in place. We got the kitty cat smelling all these flavors. Now it's up to you. You can actually add toothpicks to this. There you go. But we're going to hope that the skin crisps up and it kind of automatically seals it by itself. So yeah. Okay, so let me grab the cheese and I'll bring you guys back in when we mix this stuff with the cheese. We do have our bowl here. Oh damn, they beat you up, right, Obi? Okay, so let's get situated here. We do got some Mexican blend, and we'll put some of that in here. We'll give that a mix. Look at that, that's already looking fantastic. Okay, let's get our cream cheese in there. This is the H-E-B brand. This is where it's gonna get messy because I was trying to do this last. Hey, it's game day. We gotta make some good food for some good company. All right, now I've seen this done with like breakfast sausage too, but I wanted to keep it chicken on chicken. There is also some poblano peppers sausage, chicken sausage that they sell at HEB, and that would be an idea, you know, getting poblano, and you would save yourself all the hassle of stuffing or dicing the jalapenos and whatnot, doing it that way, because it already has some cheese mixed into the sausage. So there we go, we got the first one there. It's going to be our first try, and let's see how this turns out. I'm honestly not sure how this is going to turn out. My first time trying this. Oh, look at that sucker. Good thing is that we're at the end of our seasoning, at the bottom of our seasoning, so it doesn't matter that I get it dirty. It's going to be thrown away anyway. So get our next one. I didn't season that one. Let me season this one. I'm afraid that the cheese already has some sodium in there, so I don't want to put too much seasoning in there, because you got to remember that the cheese is a little salty. And there we go. It doesn't have to be perfect. Season it. And I'm thinking that I'm going to put these skin side down, or the flat side down, so they can automatically start sealing themselves. Look at that. Yeah, you can actually see the jalapeno green onion on that one. Look at that. So let me finish up. We're doing 12 in all. Let me finish up, and I'll bring you guys back in when we're getting ready to spark up the pit. Okay guys, so in the last video, you saw me use the Kamado. I actually was using briquettes, charcoal briquettes, and I used lighter fluid. Since then, I've learned that it's not a wise decision to use lighter fluid due to the fact that the firebox is made out of ceramic, and it could absorb some of that chemical, and then you get the remnants of that and later cook, so you don't want to taste none of that. So today, we're not going to be using briquettes, and we're not going to be using charcoal lighter, but we got a new tool, and this is the Greenwood propane torch. Now, you guys have seen these in Amazon. They go for about $100. Not this particular brand, but other brands. This one's much cheaper. This is available at your local Harbor Freight. I got it, I think it was $37.99. I had a coupon and got it down to $32. So we're gonna give it a try. Let's see how it works. So we're gonna open up the nozzle here a little bit. You can hear the thing. It has an igniter. See the flame there? And then we're just gonna and we'll be using applewood chunks. So I'll put these off to one side. There. Guys, I had no idea if this would work. So glad it did. Thought it was a fun idea, so I ran with it. And so if you guys run with this one too, I'm sure you have your own ideas and favorite stuffing. If you make this, tag me on social media. I'd love to see your own ideas from this. If you have any questions about the cook, please leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. Take care of yourself and each other.